Hey everybody, it's Richie again. I'm going to do another in-kit review of two brand new kits that just came out. These are original Aurora kits that Aurora designed and never got a chance to put out because they stopped manufacturing the monster scenes back in like 1970, 71. This was going to be a continuation with the original monster scene kits that you see I'm currently building. And they were phasing it in as like part two of the original kits that you saw was Dr. Deadly, the Victim, Frankenstein, Vampirilla, the Pain Parlor, the Giant Insect. So this was going to be part of the phase two. They were going to add Dracula, they were going to add this animal pit, and they were going to add this dungeon to go along with those other figures, but they just never ended up doing it because they just stopped manufacturing due to a lot of protests back in the day. But they did have prototypes made, and Dencomm, this company that's currently manufacturing this, got the original mold, looked at the original kit, and from pictures of the prototype and from the original molds, they remanufactured these two kits that Aurora never actually put out. It was in their design phase. So I hope you guys like it. So anyway, I just got this from, had these pre-ordered back when the time I started doing the monster scenes, and they just came in. So I hope you guys like it. So I'm going to do an in-kit review because, again, these are new kits from, again, designed back in like 1970, 71, around that era, but never actually put out by Aurora. So hope you guys like it. And Dencomm is the manufacturer, and they're the ones who are putting it out today. So you can see there is the, I was talking about the Dracula. I think they were going to have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde also. And they ended up manufacturing those models anyway under the monster movies. And you can see how the pit looks here. That's the animal pit. And again, there's the, looks like Mr. Hyde. And there's that giant insect. That's what the box looks like. And again, you can see the top part of it. Monster scenes. Snapped together animal pit. And same thing on the bottom. So that's the animal pit, and basically the dungeon box is basically the same. Again, you see there's Dracula on the side, Mr. Hyde, Dr. Deadly, and that's part of that Pain Parlor, Gruesome Goodies, I think that was. All part of the original set, and this was going to be in phase two with the addition of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and Dracula, and also the creature from the Black Lagoon. And they ended up putting those models out, but under the under Monsters of the Movies banner. So this was under the monster scene. So let me open it up. Okay. So the first one we're going to be doing is the animal pit. Again, these are brand new manufactured kits from Aurora Original Designs, and here is the instruction manual that comes with it. This says animal pit. You can see there's some kind of animal in there, and it's got a trap door, and it's also got that sort of like that hanging hinge that we had in the hanging cage. I'm going to open this up. See what we got here. I'm going to do this with one hand. And basically step one is showing you the assembly of the, I believe that's the cage, or the pit I should say. And that's step two. And it's basically a full type cage. Okay, so that's one and two. And 3 and 4 here. There's 3. Again, more continuing installing that pit. And there's that those cross beams, sort of again like the hanging cage. And you can see how it hangs above the pit, because you could lower the victim into the pit. And that was step 5. And step 6 is showing the top of it. And again, that's what it would look like when it's completed. There's those extra parts. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Like I said, it was designed to go with the original kits. Okay, I see got one big bag of parts here, and for some reason Dencomm did this in some kind of purple color. Don't know why. There's the steps. There's a piece of an animal. Interesting. So that's one bag. Again, all the parts are in this purple color. Other than purple. I don't know why they chose this purple. So that's the second bag. Here's a third bag of parts, again in that purple. You can see it's the wall. Again, yeah, the other kits from Aurora, they were done in like the gray or even an orange, which I thought was kind of weird, but they did do. But this is purple. And then here's the clear glass of that pit, which you can see here, so you can see inside once it gets lowered. Okay, so we got 1, 2, I'm not going to open them up right now, 3, 4, I'll show you as I build it. So basically 4 parts for that, and let's see, and this is the dungeon. I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes here, so, and again, this is what it looks like from the picture. Looks sort of like, you know, like I said, there's like a little trap door. There's a spiked cage, and you can see the walls and the beam as well as that hatch. Okay, now let's see. And again, this was supposed to come out in the following year after the original monster scenes, but we had a lot of protests back then against these particular models from parents who didn't want the kids playing with them. Thought they were too scary and too sexy for the kids at the time. And by the time they built these prototypes, Nabisco, who owned Aurora at the time, didn't feel that they were getting a lot of protests, and they were a food company, wholesome foods, and they didn't quite understand why they were getting protested, because they had bought Aurora at the time. And they basically told Aurora to stop building these kits. So they never got to actually build this. Okay, again, here's one sprue, and this is that cage that we were just looking at there. This looks like the body of it. That's one. Now this color is in it looks like a dark purplish color. Not quite gray. But again, you can see that's the curved part of the arch. And this is the floor. It's in a, like I said, it's not gray. It's like a dark combination purple, and so that was the second bag. And then we got a really big bag of sprue here. So you get a lot of stuff in these kits that's got to be assembled, and a lot of painting because it's all in this one color. Again, you'll see it as I assemble it. I just wanted to give you guys an idea what you're going to get. You do get an awful lot of parts. I mean, there's like, in this bag alone, and you guys can see, there must be about almost 8 or 10 screws alone in that bag. This one's got 2 or 3 more here. And we got this bag. You know, the 3 bags, there's a lot of parts. So anyway, hope you guys like it. This is going to be a continuation for my monster scenes, and this is the animal pit and the dungeon. So I hope you guys like it. Basically, I'm just showing you this is a new kit, and you'll see it as I assemble it, but I just wanted to give you an idea what you actually get in these boxes, and you get an awful lot of parts in this in these boxes. So there's, as you guys could see, this was really a lot of parts. It's definitely worth the money. Okay, again, this is going to be the continuation for my monster scenes, and I hope you guys like it. And it's all part of what I'm going to be creating with this diorama. And again, these are new kits by Dencomm, and just got them. Like I said, they were on pre-order from Cult TV Man, and it finally got delivered. So hope you guys like it. All right, see you on the next update.